Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Part-Time IT Investor. I hope you had a profitable day today. Okay, तो हम शुरू करते हैं आज के एनालिसिस without wasting time. Okay, so guys, आज का मार्केट as expected range bound to bearish था. Okay, जैसे मैंने कल डिस्कस भी किया था. Yesterday I discussed that it might open bit of gap down, gap up. It will try to touch around somewhere around here, 25,220. Okay, over here. एंड देन इट विल रिट्रेस बैक. ठीक है, हमने कल डिस्कस किया था कि 25,230 के आसपास जाएंगे की कोशिश करेगा, बाद में नीचे आएगा, लेकिन ऐसा नहीं हुआ. ओके, ये कंटिन्यूसली आई थिंक जैसे ओपन हुआ तब से नीचे 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 ही जाते गया. ओके, एंड इट वेंट एज लो एज 25,012 रुपीज. ओके, तो 25,000 बाहर तक की इसका लेवल आया था. ओके, एंड फ्रॉम हियर ओके इट बाउंस बैक एज एक्सपेक्टेड. So just I mean today early morning also I updated in my shorts that I'm expecting market to be range bound between 25,000 to 300, 25,000 to 25,300. जैसे हमने आज सुबह डिस्कस किया था 25,000 से लेके 25,300 के बीच में रेंज बाउंड रहेगा, और यही यहाँ पे लगा. यहाँ पे आज हमने देखा. Okay, I hope I think some of the guys who are doing intraday trading they might have done the profit. Okay, but okay, but today if you see over here, okay, this was our line, okay, which you are on 25,050. 25,050 के नीचे भी गया था. ओके, और फॉर्चुनेटली इसके नीचे क्लोजिंग ये चैनल को ब्रेक नहीं किया. अगर चैनल को ब्रेक करता था ना गाइस, ओके, दिस वुड हैव गॉन डायरेक्टली 24,550 और 750 के आसपास जाता था ये. ओके, so that is very fortunate. और मैं I was expecting as well that it will take support around 25,000, and good news is that it has closed about 25,050 only. Okay, so that is a good news. 25,050 के ऊपर एक क्लोज हुआ है. तो अभी कल के लिए मैं एक्सपेक्ट क्या कर रहा हूँ, ओके, फॉर नेक्स्ट वीक, ओके, और फॉर दिस वीक it can remain range bound between this zone. Okay, if I wanted to draw the range over here, ठीक है, what is that range? Why always I don't get range when I wanted to have it? Yeah. Okay, so what am I expecting? Okay, so this is your channel 25,215. Okay, and from here, okay, it will remain between this range. Okay, let me mark this as blue, not blue, yellow. Okay, so I'm expecting that market to remain in this range between 25,220 to 25,000. Okay, तो ये range मैंने कम कर दिया यहाँ पे. And further if you wanted to reduce the range, okay, so this should be our line. Okay, this one. If you want to further reduce the range, so this will be the trading range. Okay, यहाँ पे I think market अभी consider करेगा. Okay, the reason I'm telling, because if you see, okay, we already got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, almost 4 days we got a bearish candles. Okay, now at least for a couple of days it will try to remain range bound. Okay, which we have done over here between this range. Okay, which is good news for the option sellers, but not so good news for the option buyers. ठीक है, जो option sellers हैं उनके लिए good news है, लेकिन buyers के लिए इतना अच्छा नहीं रहेगा, ताकि range bound जब market stuck होते हैं तो premium से इतने ज़्यादा move नहीं करेंगे. Okay, so this is what I'm expecting. Okay, but on the cautionary side anything can happen in market. तो 25,230 ये जो हमारा लेवल है ये ब्रेक करते हैं गाइस, तो ये हमारा चैनल में ब्रेक होगा और ये रेजिस्टेंस भी ब्रेक होगा हमारा. ओके, एंड इट कैन फर्दर टेस्ट अराउंड 25,400. ओके, जिसकी पॉसिबिलिटी मुझे काफ़ी कम लग रही है. On the downward side, okay, if something goes wrong, okay, if it breaks this channel guys, okay, you can easily create this channel. अगर चैनल अगर ब्रेक डाउन होता है तो आई विल बी एक्सपेक्टिंग फर्दर डाउनवर्ड टुवर्ड्स 24,800 to 24,750. Okay, so that is my target for tomorrow. Okay, and accordingly I will set my trigger orders for tomorrow. Okay, so guys, before we move to the next details, okay, quickly, अगर आप लोगों को मेरे चैनल से फ़ायदा हो रहा होगा and if you are able to learn with me, okay, तो आई थिंक प्लीज़ गाइज सब्सक्राइब दिस चैनल. ओके, कमेंट करो, लाइक कीजिए, बिकॉज लाइक से क्या होता है गाइज, ओके, सो दिस algorithm will treat that, okay, this video and shorts are very helpful. Okay, can see that we are getting views around 481 views, but not that subscription. Okay, so guys, please like it and subscribe the channel if you are getting benefited from this. Okay, आपको अगर फायदा हो रहा है तो प्लीज सब्सक्राइब कीजिए. ओके ओके सो क्विकली हम आगे चलते हैं यहाँ पे. ओके सो बेसिकली इफ वी गो नेक्स्ट, सो आई थिंक ये एलएनटी स्टॉक, आई थिंक मैंने ऑलरेडी कल स्विंग ट्रेडिंग का मैंने एक वीडियो डाला था मैंने कल, आई थिंक. सो यू कैन चेक दिस माई एग्जैक्ट प्लान. तो आई थिंक ये मेरा प्रॉपर प्लान 3500 के आसपास यहाँ पे आया है, यहाँ पे ट्रिगर किया है, और यहाँ से मैं वापस से रिवर्सल एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूँ. इसमें एक एक आई थिंक क्वेश्चन नोटिस किया, आई थिंक जो मैंने मिस किया था यार, यहाँ पे ना देयर इज अ गैप. You see 3492 3479, there was a gap which I missed in analysis. Okay, ताकि मैं वीकली उस पे कर रहा था. तो क्या हो सकता है, this can further come down to close this gap. Okay, ये गैप क्लोज करने के लिए आ सकता है नीचे अराउंड 3480. So that is a cautionary approach because I purchased my lot on at around 3500. ठीक है, 3500 3512 के अराउंड मैंने लॉट उठाया है, लेकिन मैं फर्दर और डाउन साइड के लिए सेकंड लॉट के लिए वेट कर सकता था. But this part I missed. Okay, so just a cautionary notice. Okay, if anyone is following. Okay, of course I'm not a sebi registered advisor, guys, so please do your analysis and consult your financial advisor before making any actual market investment. Okay, लेकिन मेरा ये प्लान है कि अगर यहाँ पे नीचे आता था तो उस पॉइंट पे भी मैं उठा सकता था, लेकिन ठीक है कोई बात नहीं, 20-30 रुपए इट्स डजंट मैटर फॉर मी if I'm trying to go for the swing trade. Okay, but on the contrary side, I have also taken the option position, as you might know. मैंने option position में लिया था LNT की, जो मुझे follow करते जाए आपको पता होगा. तो let's discuss that exactly what happened in that. Okay, so ये हमारी position है guys. Okay, so okay, let me quickly do that. So let's first quickly discuss the Nifty. Nifty में I think मैंने जो trigger orders सेट्स किए थे, okay, उसके हिसाब से हुआ क्या guys कि मेरा जो प्लान था कि 25,000 टू 20 के आसपास आएगा तो आई विल एग्जिट द पी पोजिशन. वो मुझे चांस मिला नहीं, ताकि जब से मार्केट खुला तब से नीचे ही जा रहा था. सो व्हाट बेसिकली आई शिफ्टेड माय सीई ऑर्डर. ओके, जो डाउनवर्ड साइड था, अगर फिर ब्रेक्स अराउंड 25,100 तो आई बुक माई प्रॉफिट इन 25,450. जब 25,100 रुपये ब्रेक डाउन किया तो 25,450 का प्रॉफिट बुक किया मैंने, उसको फर्दर डाउनवर्ड शिफ्ट कर दिया यहाँ पे 25,350, यहाँ पे हम देख सकते हैं. ओके, और बाद में जो मेरी ऑप्शन 24,900 पी की जो मेरी पोजीशंस थी, ओके, ये भी मैंने ये तो आई थिंक पहले से बुक थी उसमें, ये भी मैंने यहाँ पे शिफ्ट किया है यहाँ पे. ओके, टू 24,950 दो बार शिफ्ट किया एक्चुअली यहाँ पे. सो अर्लियर आई वॉज ट्रेडिंग अराउंड 25,050, लेकिन हुआ क्या गाइस यहाँ पे, जैसे ये 25,050 के नीचे गया ना, ओके, सो जैसे ये ब्रेक किया, सो इट वाज अ साइन दैट इट कैन ब्रेक द चैनल. तो मैंने क्या किया, इसको फर्दर नीचे डाउनवर्ड शिफ्ट कर लिया 24,900. ओके, और बाद में मैंने यहाँ पे प्रॉफिट बुकिंग सेट किया था. अगर ये 24,900 के बाद अगर 25,100 अगर ब्रीच करता है, देन शिफ्ट दिस फ्रॉम 24,900 टू 24,950. तो यही ऑर्डर में हम यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं कि 25,100 का जब ब्रेक किया उसने एट द एंड ऑफ द मार्केट, तो मेरा ये वाला प्रॉफिट बुक हो गया था. ओके, और बाद में आई एंटर इनटू दिस 50 पॉइंट्स फर्दर अपवर्ड. तो ऐसा क्यों किया हम लोगों ने, ओके, बेसिकली सो व्हाई, व्हाट इज द मेन थिंकिंग बिहाइंड दिस. ओके, let me explain you guys. Okay, so if you see, I think yesterday we were in the loss of 4,800 or something, or 5,000. Now today we have MTM loss of 3,000, almost 4,000 rupees. So when it came to around, okay, so let me close this position and okay, I cannot do that. Okay, fair enough. So basically what was happening now, lower side mein we were sitting around here 25,050. So exactly होता क्या है guys आयरन क्वार्टर में, अगर ये दोनों एज में से कोई भी एज के पास अगर पास आ जाता है मार्केट, okay, if if in either of the ages of this iron condor, if market comes, okay, we need to do the adjustment. So that's what we did. So when it came to around 25,050, okay, I didn't exactly do the adjustment. So the order was like that. The moment it breaks around 25,050 and goes to around 25,030, then it will exit this position and it will shift the P position further down to around 24,900. That's what we did. Okay, same thing at 24,100. So when 25,100 was broken, so I shifted from 25,450 to 25,350. सो मेन टारगेट हमारा आयरन काउंटर में ये होता है गाइस, वी नीड टू बी इन बिटवीन दिस टू एजेस. जो दो एज है यहाँ पे, इन दोनों के बीच में हमको रहना है. ओके, If you try to do that, profit will automatically follow. It can be less, it can be high, but profit will automatically follow. So that's what we are trying to do in our positional trading. Okay, positional trade में क्या करना है हमको, तो क्या हम लोग स्क्रीन के सामने बैठ नहीं सकते, तो हमको पॉसिबिलिटीज जो ऑर्डर लगाना है, ट्रिगर ऑर्डर, वो हमको यहीं पे लगाना है, ये वाले ऑर्डर के आप, ये ऑर्डर के आप, और मैं कुछ एडिशनल एडजस्टमेंट भी कर देता हूँ। फॉर एग्जांपल अगर 25,100 के नीचे ब्रेकडाउन होता है तो सी साइड में, ऑन द सी साइड आई विल बी लेफ्ट विद लेस प्रीमियम, सो आई नीड टू शिफ्ट दिस पोजीशन फर्दर डाउन. So that's what adjustment which I do. Or yeah, adjustment we don't do every time. Whenever market is very volatile, then only we need to do that adjustment. That will easily take away your charges of 200 to 300 rupees. So that is the only drawback. But ultimately, we will end up in profit. Okay, at least that's the expectation. So tomorrow, if we see tomorrow, if market opens, okay, so today's Monday, if tomorrow market opens around the same level, okay, 25,090, and let's say at around 9:30, then I think we will be around 1,500 rupees loss. Okay, so that will get further reduced. So on the contrary side, okay, if I would not have exited this position of 25,050, today only we would have been in profit. But rules are rules, guys. Okay, rules says that if you reach around this level, you need to further push it down, shift C position further down. Because if we don't trade with rules, we will not be able to make profit or trade consistently. So main goal over here is to stick to the plan which you're comfortable with it. Okay, then profit will automatically follow. That's the main game over here, guys. Okay, but if you see the profit, I think profit of probability of profit is 64%. That is still good because DK will be our friend. Okay, so let's see how things goes in couple of days. Okay, now coming to this LNT position. So this didn't go as planned. Okay, so you can see a margin 90,000. Okay, so guys, what happened exactly here? So if you might be aware, so only this was a position which we were holding. Okay, so like I mentioned, so the moment it reached around this age 3,500, okay, then the trigger order entered this 31st July 560C, because this I was not trying to create iron counter, but the moment it reached the hedge our edge, then I created into the iron counter with some margin of safety. The reason I will tell you, because I'm seeing we are in a very bigger support level. You see, these are very big candle. Okay, within a day it is moving 48 points, 50 points. Okay, again here 88 points to 40 points. So in a day it can also go up by 40 points. Okay, so what will happen? अगर 40 points में अगर ये ऊपर जाता है, okay, what will happen? That this will give me loss. That's why you can see I have only sold one lot at the C side. So the plan will be the moment, let's say if it comes to around 3,500 or 3,540 over here. So I will book the profit, okay, one lot profit over here, okay, and then I will make it in perfect iron condor with only one lot each side. Okay, so that's why guys, okay, that's why मैं stocks के option में trade नहीं करता हूँ, because if things doesn't go as we plan ना, तो यार we need to do the adjustment for whole month. Okay, so that is very tedious. Okay, and I don't like that doing this maintaining that patience and consistency for whole month. Okay, because decay will happen in the second half of the month. Okay, maybe in the last 1 week of the month decay will take impact. So till that point of time it will be very volatile. So I took the trade based upon the good position which I was observing, but it has broken this level and I have missed this part where it is maintaining this gap. So if it comes to as low as 3,400, okay, then based upon this market action at price action at this level, I need to further take the call. Okay, how it is there. So, but based upon the data and option, I'm seeing that it will go around 3,540. Then I will reduce this P position. I will further shift it down to around 3,450, and I will maintain this iron counter for some profit of 3,000, 4,000, or whatever it might be coming to that point of time after sacrificing the profit. Okay, that's the way. So that's why I think, guys, let's keep it to the weekly option, because it's only 5 days game here. One full month game is, I think, very tedious job at least. Okay, so that's it. Let's quickly check the open interest. Okay, so open interest, as we can see, okay, this we are having call strong call writing at 25,100 and sorry 25,200 over here. So let's say अगर कल market gap up open होता है, let's say tomorrow market gap ups around 25,100, so we can see the short covering. So new range will be 25,100 to 25,200. That's what I'm expecting. Okay, same thing over here as well. Yeah. Okay. All right. So okay, another let's quickly check LNT as well. Okay, I will tell. Okay, LNT. Cecily, okay. So you can see guys over here, okay, we have a very strong put writing, okay, at 3,500. So that's why I'm very optimistic that it will go around 25, 3,520 to 3,550. Okay. So between this range, I'm expecting, I think, for this week, LNT to perform. But if you see candles are very big, 40 points per candle. So it can easily come around 3,550 around here. Okay, so that's my expectation and strong call rating is at 3,600. Okay, so that's the expectation. But you can see next biggest support is 3,400 over here. So somewhere around this, I think I will shift my positions. Okay, so once I will book the partial profit around 3,550. So that will be my plan. Okay, so let's quickly gonna check the FI data, what it says. Arre baap re. Okay. So in the cash segments, we can see that yesterday I think it sold 5,104, but here today they have sold only 1,614. And I think the last में जो हमको 100 points का जो तेजी आई, जो 100 points I think the momentum which we got, that's because DIIs outperform FII in terms of buying. But DIIs ने कुछ ज़्यादा ही buy कर लिया यहाँ पे, okay. So I think we should be very proud as an investor guys because हम जो सिप करते हैं mutual fund में, that is something which is fueling this DI purchase. Okay, so हमको काफ़ी गर्व होना चाहिए हमारे ऊपर भी, okay, जो भी म्यूचुअल फंड में सिप करते हैं, ताकि जो भी हम लोग पैसा लगा रहे हैं मार्केट में यूजिंग म्यूचुअल फंड एज अ टूल, so these institution are creating a hedging against the FI selling. तो if you see market 4 or 5 years ago ना यार, FI इतना जम के सेल किया करते थे ना कि आई थिंक पूरा मार्केट हिल जाता था. लेकिन अभी DI के पास इतना पैसा है, we are able to sustain this cushion, okay, of continuous selling. So they need to purchase Indian market, okay, FI. So they will end up buying at costly prices because we are buying it, okay. When they are selling, we are buying it. We are trying to maintain that prices. It's not like that we are seeing Reliance stock falling 20%, 18%. Okay, that's not the case. 1%, 4%, 5% at max, okay. But still, that is allowing DIs to maintain the valuation, okay. So that's a very good thing about market. That's why I'm very bullish about our Indian market and as the Indian economy. ओके, फ्यूचर्स में आई थिंक बियरिश है, बट यू कैन सी यहाँ पे पुट साइड में आई थिंक बुलिश है यहाँ पे, ओके, एफ आई एस. और इफ यू सी इट इज एक्सीडिंग द एफ आई कॉल ऑप्शन हियर बाय 1,000. सो मैं एक्सपेक्ट कर रहा हूँ आई थिंक कल गैप अप होगा, ओके, मे बी अराउंड इफ इट रीचेस 25,100 and stays below 25,200, then it will become a range bond, okay, like we expecting. It will play around this range for at least next 2 days. Okay, so let's hope that happens so that it is profitable for me at least. Okay, so let's quickly check the gift nifty. Gift nifty is neutral, nothing much, 12 points up. Okay, and then dollar index is bit high. Okay, so this I think we, if the moment it crosses 98 or 99 guys, then we will be Indian market will be having trouble. Okay, but so far I think we are good. If we check the commodities, gold price has reduced, crude oil has reduced, Brent oil has reduced. Okay, Brent oil, crude oil, gold, silver, everything has reduced, which is a good sign. If it maintains a reduced stature by tomorrow early morning, अगर कल सुबह तक के हमको ऐसे reduced prices से मिले crude oil, Brent oil के, gold के और silver के, तो कल हम definitely ये range में stuck हो जाएंगे. We will be stuck in this range, okay, for tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Okay, that's my expectation then. All right. So I think that's it from my side, guys. Thank you very much for your patience and have a good night. If you're new to my channel, आप नए हो, so guys please subscribe कीजिए, like कीजिए and please definitely comment कीजिए so that आपको exactly क्या content चाहिए और किस में do you want me to create a video, so that will be helpful for me. Okay. Thank you very much, guys. Have a nice night. See you tomorrow morning.